Hi, my name is Zach J, and I'm a tutor here at Chegg.com/tutors. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about the fun topic of the equation of a circle, or this guy right here at the bottom of my screen. And basically what this equation is saying is that x, or whatever value on the x-axis you take, minus the x term of the origin squared plus any y value on this axis minus the y value of the origin squared is equal to the radius squared. And if you think of this is kind of like the Pythagorean theorem, in that we have a term squared plus a term squared equal to the radius is kind of like the hypotenuse in this case. Okay, and so if we were to take this and rotate this radius around in 360 degrees, we get a circle. Okay. Now there's a special kind of circle called the unit circle, and that is when the radius is equal to 1. Okay. And also, if we have a special type of circle where we're centered at the origin, or 0, 0, when h and k are both 0, we get a simplified version of this equation, which is x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, which looks even more like the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so that's basically what the equation of a circle is. Pretty straightforward. So now let's look at a simple example of a question you could be asked using this equation. So in this question, we have a circle that is centered at the point 1, 1 and passes through the point 4, 4. And I want us to solve for the radius using the equation of a circle. Okay, so to do this, we are going to take the values we have from our equation. So we have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And so now we plug in our h values and k values, so we know they both pass through 1 and 1. And we also know our x values because it tells us where it's passing through the point 4, 4. So basically I'm going to just plug in all these values. 4 minus 1 squared plus also 4 minus 1, because our y and x's are the same, squared is equal to r squared. 4 minus 1 is 3, so 3 squared plus 3 squared is equal to r squared. 3 squared plus 3 squared, that's 9 plus 9, or 18, is equal to r squared. And so I take the square root of both sides, and so r is equal to the square root of 18. Okay, or I could rewrite that by this little factoring tree. So 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 times 3 is 9. So I have 3 squared here times 2. I can pull that 3 squared out of the radical and get r is equal to 3 times the square root of 2. Okay, so that's the answer. Pretty straightforward, really, with these types of problems. And since it told me to solve using the equation of a circle, that's how I would do it. I could have also solved this problem using the Pythagorean theorem, or the fact that this distance would be the rise over the run of these points, so I know the center and where it passes through, and that would give me the same exact answer. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Typically, other types of problems you may see is basically you have this, they'll give you a term and be like, rearrange this into the equation of a circle, in which case you just take all the terms there and rewrite it in this form. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, So if you have any questions about the equation of a circle, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of the other Chegg.com tutors, and we would be happy to help. Until next time, have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.